Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, episode 18. What happened last time?
Last time, Jojo defeated ACDC. Pretty cool.
Very classic to be continued moment at the end.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess we're just gonna get right...
What happened to the end? What happened at the end?
I don't remember.
You don't remember what happened at the end? Yo, so you were just saying yeah? I was like, classic to be... Wait, really? You didn't...
All I remember is that he defeated him.
And his brain was like clinging onto Jojo's
shit.
shoulders.
Yeah, you're right. I literally forgot about that. I'm really fucking stupid.
I can't believe you were like, yeah, exactly. It's been a few weeks since we watched.
It's been like over a week.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy. Get ahead on Patreon, week ahead, and uncuts, and support the official release. Like and subscribe as well. Hope you like and subscribe if you like Jojo. Hopefully you've been enjoying the reactions. We still haven't even announced this at the time of recording, so it's really interesting. Lindsay's coming up with some great hints. If you guys remember those, yeah, let's go.
Okay, now I remember. Oh yeah, my neck hurts.
Good thing I used my head.
I hate that. I hate that everything in the show is so disgusting.
I keep forgetting to turn the bass down. The bass is way too low for Naruto, but for this, if I turn up the bass, then it's like, poof, it like shakes the entire room every time anything happens. Every time somebody like strikes a pose, which is every 5 seconds.
Does this opening change at all, or am I just like noticing new things each time?
You're noticing new things. This is the same every time.
Oh.
What are you noticing?
Like just when there's different like pictures, like still frames. I guess I just.
Well, you know, you understand what's going on.
Jojo とシーザーの最終試練は無事済んだのだろうか。なぜか妙な不安感があるわ。不吉な予感が。やっぱり爽やか
Bad
な
omen.
輝く感じのこのデザイン。
My fucking god, Suzie Q.
どっちがいいかな。迷っちゃう。白。いや待てよ。どっちにしようかな。
What is this supposed to represent?
派手な方に決めようかしら。Suzie Q。そうですか。
Just showing as much boob as they possibly can. Is that her deciding between Caesar and Jojo? The white, clean one and the bright, colorful one with the design? And she's like, I don't know, which I don't know. And then Lisa's like, the colorful one will do just nicely as she takes off all her clothes.
Hops into the most luxurious location for a bath.
Oh my
I have
god,
seen in my life.
I want to have a bath there. Oh shit.
What? Are you not seeing the giant brain on his back?
Oh, I guess she doesn't, but this is the first time seeing his face because of the mask.
Oh, right.
Handsome guy. Very smooth there, Jojo.
Must have been the wind.
I didn't see that weird fleshy tentacle.
Is it on her? It's gonna be on her. She's gonna turn around. Oh.
Menacing.
Super. Maybe he can't reach his back properly because his muscles are too huge.
Well, he wasn't actually trying to reach back.
I guess not.
But maybe that's one reason why you didn't notice. Is he talking to us?
Suzie Q が部屋の中にいるぞ。いつの間に部屋の中に入ったんだ。今船着き場にいたと思ったが。なんだ。ノブがべっとり妙な液体で濡れているぞ。
And if Suzie Q's in there, why hasn't she cleaned up the glass yet?
Suzie Q.
What is that pattern?
Suzie Q. テーブルの上にあった石石はどこにありました？
She got it.
It's also sunny outside. Like, and the light's just streaming in. It's a horror movie. Postal boat. So it is actually Suzie Q. It's not like some weird like copy of her or something. They changed like the lighting. Oh.
We have all this time to be talking about this stuff. It's super weird.
He's trying to convince Caesar. Meanwhile, fucking Lisa's right there, like as if, and naked as well, as if Caesar's not gonna believe her. Go after the stone. Oh shit. Go, Caesar!
Yeah.
Ah! This is exorcist shit. But if the blood vessels have invaded her entire body, then using Hammond on her. Yeah. Lisa's still just in a fucking towel. He's gonna do it. The fist is getting giant. Remember, this is ACDC, your fucking match. He can tell when you're bluffing. That was the whole point of the fight.
So creepy. Yeah, there's like this. It's just so weird that this show is just so like a horror movie at sometimes. Like, it gets disgusting.
It's like the 80s crystallized. That's what it feels like. It feels like 80s horror movie, 80s action movie, like fucking, or I guess late 70s, early 80s. Indiana Jones mixed with The Exorcist, mixed with whatever the fuck else. Rocky.
Ugh. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. This is disgusting. Put some clothes on, lady.
Why don't you use it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he does. That was really fucked up.
Dude, yeah, just kill, like, she's destroyed.
I love they're just having this entire... See, that's why I love Jojo, is they're having this whole conversation. Whoa! Cool colors.
It's really nice.
2 types of ripple. They just made a plan without actually discussing it. Shh. This is epic as shit. Right. It creates a transfer. So they were able to just affect the brain. Oh!
Oh no.
Oh, it's going for her now. Oh, for Jojo.
Ah!
He was forced out during the sun.
It's so disgusting.
Oh. The pride at the
Hyping
end.
him up.
The respect, the mutual respect. He
He
lived his life to the fullest, murdering millions of people.
Jojo. What the fuck are you talking about?
This guy's evil as shit. He wants to kill everyone.
He literally didn't even have a redemption arc. He was just evil.
I love that. No, yeah, there wasn't even like a, Jojo, I respect you as an equal.
Oh.
Swiss. Oh, they stamped it with their crest. The pose for no reason. Cars and Wam are in Switzerland, which is funny because this is during World War II. Tsumari. It's a race! Around the world in 80 days. All packed into a car?
We might break the law.
I love that. Like, what, Jojo? We're like, that's not the point. The point is, we're ready to die. It's not about whether you think you'll die. Like, what? Are you not prepared to die, or should we keep?
He's not. He's way too cool to die.
Should we keep you along? Oh, Suzie Q. Oh, her face is all pockmarked and shit from being ripped open. Fix your ugly fucking face before I get back, you disgusting bitch. Kind of cute, but it's really funny that he's just like... They're really laying it on. Is this awesome? Oh, this is so good. I can't believe I didn't like this the first time. It's so great.
Don't kill that dog.
And I just realized... I'll say it after. I'll say it after. That's a cool fucking outfit.
I just don't want anything to happen to that dog.
This is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I know, that's why I don't trust it.
Animal abuse is always par for the course.
Don't kill it.
Fucking joyride. I love the guy, he just takes a swing, like... Hey bro, what's up with your arms?
He did save the dog, though.
He did save the dog. I love that subversion, because every time we've seen an animal, it gets fucking destroyed. Isn't there a train? Oh no, they just parked. Deutsch? Is that how you say Nazi? Oh no, Deutsch. Deutsch, like Deutschland.
The fuck are you talking about? You don't know any German soldiers.
No living ones. That's the fucking one. Fucking Nazis got the red stone.
No. You know what happened
shit.
last time you tried to do some
Maybe they
research?
don't. The fucking everyone there died. How did you see that? So they want to talk. Great. That's a strong point.
Fair.
Oh, it's during like the critical point in the war, so they need every help they can get. Ay, 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 ay. Read the heat? Holy shit.
Kind of cool.
All of them tall as shit. Oh, he did it like in order of their measurements. He did it. He cut all their heads off. That's why I went in that.
So...
What the fuck? This sound design is incredible. And now we got the Terminator as
Yeah,
well.
I was just gonna say, oh my god.
What do you think of that shit?
I mean, I would expect no less from a show where doing the most ridiculous thing possible is the way to go 100%
The man who
of the
spent
time.
an entire episode dying, whose last breath took literally 20 minutes,
is now back at it
is
again.
back in action. And we haven't seen Wamu. We've only
Yeah, we haven't seen him.
Cars and ACDC. Isn't Lisa just fucking smoking hot?
I love how they just have her in like a towel just on the front of like the towel just like
Yeah,
right there the whole episode.
You can see everything except for what you're not allowed to show. Literally every last bit. They even make it so that her nipples must be like pointing directly at the floor. Like, in order for you, and like no areola, just one of those like where it's just the nipple only, and it's at like the crest, the under boob, just so they could show as much as they possibly could.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say because I didn't want to talk over the part with cars. Damn it, I don't know. Shit. Oh, never mind. I guess nothing. Oh shit, no, I remember exactly what it was. You know how we always say like We've said this since the start of our channel. Whenever we watch a show, whether it's a 1-course season or a 2-course season, whether it's 12 episodes, 13 episodes, or 25, 26 episodes, it always seems like too long or too short. Mm-hmm. However, we're in a very particular situation where this is exactly 16 It's 10 to 26, right? Is that... I don't know why I'm so dumb with math sometimes. Is
10
that...
to 26 is 16.
But it counting
Wait,
10... Yeah, exactly.
17.
So 17 episodes. It's that perfect mix. It's like... This is what we're talking about. It's like this is the reason why this is so jam-packed and good, I think partly is because it hits that perfect sweet spot that they otherwise could never hit in any other situation. But because the first part was 9 episodes and this is the rest of the season, it's in a very particular circumstance.
There's never an episode where it like there's never a second where it feels like it's slow, like
or too fast,
or
either.
too fast.
Like
yeah.
it's they have specifically the exact amount of time.
I think that the not feeling. I think that if a different show, I think that's the problem. Is they, but at the same time, like, I don't know, we talk about that for other shows. Depending on the show, it's different, like, what they would have to, like, either include or exclude. This show includes more than, like, any other show ever in, like, half the time.
Because they have more
can get away
events.
with it because of, like, they don't have to explain every single thing that it doesn't have to make sense every time, which is a huge advantage.
They only explain what they want to.
Coming back from the dead, basically, as, like, now a cyborg, like, what
do you think of that?
Like, it's just, like...
over the top.
It's over the top, but I'm not even that surprised because, like, of course he would, I suppose.
It really is becoming like Marvel in this way, where like fucking the like Captain America type shit as well.
Yeah,
you know, there's kind of some similarities there, but like
it's just like, oh, of course people who you think are going to be important die, and then like people who you think are dead, then they come back to life, and like. There's just all these different things. Suzie Q getting like killed by that brain.
Did we talk about Santana at the end of one episode about how it was funny that they named him Santana? I think we did. Okay, we won't go over it. I just wanted to use that as another example of what you're talking about.
Of just like stuff that like doesn't make any sense, but it just works with the story because that's just how they've set it up.
Also, you like Jojo peeking on Lisa. Nice!
I mean,
I wait half an hour. Oh, well, I can wait wherever I want. Right in front of Lisa's door seems nice. Sure no one will mind if I peek through the nice. That, by the way, that is like a meme template.
Oh, really?
Where it's Jojo like, oh, I guess I'll just... and then he looks and then they cut out like it's something else behind it. And then he's just like, nice! And making the sound like the whoa! So good. And Suzie Q getting all fucked up.
Yeah, that was disturbing as usual. Once again, Lisa, she's so epic. She's so powerful. She does nothing. She stands there in a towel.
I think that it genuinely is like sexism is strong. People get like pissed off when you start talking about sexism and stuff. But it's like how in Naruto, how it's like the girls do nothing pretty much all the time. In that case, I think it's Kishimoto's writing on one hand and like the editorial pushing more guy-focused stuff. In this, I genuinely think that, and in JoJo in general, I think that genuinely the readers aren't as interested in the female characters as far as like a manga
thing. Isn't there like a girl JoJo later?
There is, but she's like the least favorite one. Probably for other reasons, I imagine, but I don't think it's a coincidence that like the one time they tried a female JoJo, it was like the least popular. And with Lisa, I think everyone likes Lisa. Everyone thinks she's fucking cool and hot as hell and all this stuff. She's awesome. She's cool as shit. But I think when this was being written in like the 80s, it was like, do we want to take a risk and make Lisa like the badass like super thing, or do we just want to have Jojo and Caesar handle it and her like giving orders and stuff like that? You already have like the side
character of Caesar,
yeah,
as well. That's probably the other thing. It's like you already have two. Like,
and it's a power fantasy, right? So it's like it's all about like the 80s action hero type shit. That's the template this is based on. So of course, like Lisa ends up taking more of a damsel in distress type thing, being like in a towel and stuff like that. But I always thought it would be way more badass if she just soloed ACDC.
That would have been so funny. but I guess they did need like two people. That it made more sense based on what actually happened for it to be Jojo and Caesar, because they were the only ones who they had like just gone in their training and like thought
this was,
of
like,
that.
The culmination of that. And
but if they were just going to, like, if the end result was Suzie Q just got, like, destroyed in that, then it would have been cool if it was Lisa, because that it would have been, like, I don't know, almost like a teacher from Full Metal Alchemist moment of like, oh, you think I'm just a housewife, or you think I'm wearing these slippers? Well, I'll fucking take you out if you're not careful.
You know, now that you mention it, I wonder if Izumi Curtis was inspired by Lisa. I imagine so, because like Lisa is a very uncommon thing to happen in like shonen, especially in this time. Like the closest comparison I can think of as far as like the time period that this was written with is Bulma, and Bulma was genuinely more of like she was like a scientist, but she was really like the damsel in distress. Her main the main thing she did in the story was like get half naked, be in a bunny suit, like flash people and stuff like that, and it was really dumb and it just played for laughs. But like it's just interesting that like I think Lisa is like kind of a very feminist figure if you think about it, especially at the time. Not in like a political way, but in like this is an actual strong female character who, like we always say, like forcing a strong female character is really dumb, but like having someone who's actually cool and hot and is fucking like you root for genuinely, and you know, I don't know. It's just it's always something that I try to figure out, because like how do you have like a strong female character in a male dominated series without forcing it? And I think Lisa is a good template of that. Is I don't know. It's just she's really interesting to me.
Mm-hmm. She's pretty cool.
All that aside, Suzie Q got really
disgusting. That was one of the things that I love about the show is that it's like so funny when like Jojo and Caesar are having this entire conversation as Suzie Q's like shredding her face off, spewing blood. She's like buckets worth of blood at this point are everywhere, and they're like, oh yes, remember that one time during training? Yeah, I remember that one time during training. Okay, yeah, okay. They do this entire plan. Mm-hmm. Also, I love Jojo just for no reason. Like, yes, ACDC, I fought him, so I think I understand. He was just doing
the best. He lived his life to the fullest
for thousands of years. It's like he was just sitting inside a pillar for like the past however long.
Who knows how long he lived before that? Regardless, like I can understand what Jojo's saying though, because Jojo. Again, it's like this thing where he's not the same as Jonathan. He's not like the moral pillar upholding the good and the right and justice and all this stuff. He's just a guy who is like living his life to the fullest.
But
he's
I do
about, like,
also just
around.
love the shot of it like being on his shoulder.
And he like pulls the brain off and cradles it in his hand, like you know. It is funny though, like you said. There's no redemption arc. There's no like, oh, we're the same and we can understand. It's like no, ACDC was just a piece of shit who was like kind of funny, but mostly just gross and horrific, and just like fucked up this young woman's face and killed thousands of other people potentially. And like, how can you respect him? You know, like it's like
he's just living his
like
life.
If you guys had like, if you guys connected in a weird like, and they kind of did in their fighting styles, they were connected, but there wasn't like when they were fighting, the fact that they respected each other wasn't like a highlighted thing. He just sort like Jojo just sort of like.
It wasn't like when he was fighting. I don't even remember what that guy's name is.
Or
Santana. No, actually, in part 1. When Jonathan was fighting
Bruford.
Yeah, like during that fight, and then like the redemption at the end, and it's like, yeah, okay, you like whatever the thing with the sword was all about, like that, like there was
because he was a knight for justice and all this shit.
There wasn't that moment, but there was like the same like there was like this like speech at the end of it. I don't know, I like it.
And this one it was more funny, I think, because it was really dumb, like absurd. Him holding the brain.
It was still funny though.
Do you want to talk about how how Joseph is your first husbando? You want to talk about that real quick? Lindsay was doing thumbnails for
calling me out.
It's not calling you out. You were talking about it. Are you embarrassed that you think he's really cute? So Lindsay has never like, other than Kakashi, has never like really been attracted to an anime character. But now that you're doing thumbnails and stuff,
I was like, wow, he's pretty good looking actually. Now that I have to look for a good picture for each episode.
It's just funny because you've never expressed that kind of interest. Like with Kakashi, you thought he was really cute, but like it was more like, I don't know, it kind of made sense, and it wasn't like out of nowhere. It's like he's meant to be like a really attractive, like, you know,
very mysterious.
Yeah, cool guy. But with this, like you don't often do that, so I thought it was worth mentioning that you thought he was that you have a husbando now. Your other husbando, for those who are wondering, is Al, but you don't.
No, he's like a
Al from
baby.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Like I love him. Al is like a small like kitten or something that you just want to like protect. But I just love everything that he does.
Anyway, I thought that was worth mentioning. And now the Nazis have the red stone. Cars there.
Showed up, and Stroheim is just
and
like
he's got a
chill
knife.
with it. Yeah, that's like, but he can cut through like anything. Also, when he cut that guy's arms like in half, and then he's just.
I love the guy's just like, oh, what's up with your arms? And then he like dumps a bottle of wine in his
car. Just somehow goes so out of control that they like flip and explode.
And the subversion of like, oh, here's an animal, a very cute dog. Is it gonna be okay? And then it is. So there you go. And so are you excited to see what Stroheim's up to?
No.
How do you think he fucking survived? He got exploded by a grenade in the middle of Mexico.
See,
and now he's in Switzerland.
This is another one of these things that it's like. Literally, like, we saw him get exploded, and it wasn't like...
Like, how long ago even? A month?
It was like... I don't know, maybe they just had this technology ready. But, like, also who, like...
Maybe slightly longer than a month?
Who found him? Because I'm pretty sure Santana killed almost every single other human that was in there. Like,
maybe more Nazis went there.
Yeah, maybe.
They must have. I don't know.
Yeah, but...
They
have the stone, and I don't know what Stroheim's doing. If he's like, he seemed to be chill with the fact that cars showed up. Like he seemed to have been expecting it. So I don't know what'll happen.
I think he wants to learn. Who knows? I don't know. He wants the stone, obviously, for the Nazis.
He immediately forgot what happened with Santana and is like, wow, I'm going to get involved in this again.
I think that he learned from it and is more like, oh, there's some stuff to uncover here. These guys are clearly super powerful. But, you know, I don't know. We'll see.
I guess we will. On next time on Jojo.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you like Jojo, if you like our reactions.
Patreon to get early and uncut.
If you can't wait to see the next one, you can go to Patreon and see it right now. And uncuts as well. See you next time. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.